In the bustling town of Maplewood, life was vibrant and full of energy. The streets were lined with colorful market stalls, children played in the parks, and families gathered in the evenings to share meals and stories. But amidst the lively atmosphere, there was one child who often went unnoticed, a young orphan named Daniel. Daniel had lost his parents in a tragic accident when he was just 5 years old. Since then, he had been living with his elderly aunt, who was kind but struggled to provide for him. Daniel spent most of his days wandering the streets, trying to find solace in the bustling town. One chilly autumn afternoon, as Daniel sat on a bench in the town square, he noticed a man setting up a small stall. The man was tall and broad-shouldered, with a kind face and a warm smile. He was selling handmade wooden toys, each one intricately carved and painted with care. Daniel watched in fascination as the man interacted with the townspeople, his laughter filling the air. There was something about him that drew Daniel in, a sense of warmth and kindness that he hadn't felt in a long time. As the days went by, Daniel found himself returning to the town square. Mr. Thompson noticed the boy and one day decided to strike up a conversation. "Hello there," Mr. Thompson said, his voice gentle. "I've seen you around. What's your name?" Daniel looked up, surprised that someone had taken an interest in him. "I'm Daniel," he replied shyly. "Well, Daniel, it's nice to meet you," Mr. Thompson said with a smile. "Would you like to help me with my stall today?" Daniel's eyes lit up with excitement. "Really? You want my help?" "Of course," Mr. Thompson said. "I could use an extra pair of hands." From that day on, Daniel became Mr. Thompson's helper. He would assist with setting up the stall, arranging the toys, and even talking to customers. Mr. Thompson taught him how to carve wood and paint the toys, and Daniel discovered a talent he never knew he had. As the weeks turned into months, Daniel's bond with Mr. Thompson grew stronger. The man became a father figure to the boy, offering him guidance, support, and unconditional love. He took Daniel under his wing, ensuring that he had enough to eat, warm clothes to wear, and a safe place to sleep. Mr. Thompson also made sure that Daniel received an education. He enrolled him in the local school and helped him with his homework every evening. Daniel, who had always been a quick learner, thrived in his new environment. He made friends, excelled in his studies, and began to dream of a brighter future. But Mr. Thompson's kindness didn't stop with Daniel. He often spoke to the boy about the importance of helping others, especially those who were less fortunate. He encouraged Daniel to be kind and compassionate, to always lend a helping hand to those in need. One day, as Daniel and Mr. Thompson were closing up the stall, they noticed a young girl sitting alone on a bench. She looked sad and lost, much like Daniel had been when they first met. "Who's that?" Daniel asked, his heart going out to the girl. "I'm not sure," Mr. Thompson replied, "but she looks like she could use a friend." Daniel hesitated for a moment, then walked over to the girl. "Hi," he said softly. "Are you okay?" The girl looked up, her eyes filled with tears. I'm, I'm lost," she stammered. Daniel's heart ached for her. He knew exactly how she felt. "Don't worry," he said. "We'll help you find them." Daniel and Mr. Thompson took the girl to the town hall, where they reported her missing. They stayed with her until her parents arrived, relieved and grateful to be reunited with their daughter.